What is up, everybody? Crypto Spike back again after I know another bit of a hiatus, but well, just really quick, let's dive into it. Last thing we were talking about was DApps, and then they all just kind of died. So what happened to the DApps, right? Well, long story short, what it really turned into is just it was a very closed ecosystem, and unfortunately, by about early to mid October, everybody who was in the dApps was pretty much everybody who was going to join. And after that point, nobody was really coming in, and there was no new money coming in, and all those contracts relied on people coming and going. And once people quit coming in and were only leaving, it was just they were all slowly just dying a slow, withering, dying death. And just money was bleeding out slowly, and nothing was replacing it. And the biggest problem that I think happened in addition to being a closed is with a closed ecosystem is there was so much dilution because all these devs started coming out of the woodwork and cloning the same platform over and over again. And it's we're going to call it this, we're going to call it that. It's the same thing as everything else, we're just putting a new name on it. And so everybody was making all these clones and diluting the shit out of the market. And so there was just absolutely nothing of any value coming in. No new innovation was coming out of it. It was just everybody making the same stuff, and it stagnated. And then no new people were coming in, and then everybody was diluted, and all of a sudden nobody was making money on anything except for the devs, because those devs were making they're making their 5% commission as you're buying in and as you're selling out. So really the only people winners in a lot of those were the devs, and the people who were in first and out first, um, and in some cases the people who were in first and out last. But um, regardless, of who the winners and stuff were. I mean, basically what it came down to is the fact that they relied on people coming and going, and people quit coming, and we're all going, and they all just slowly withered and died. And there's still a few out there that are trying to hang in there, but I'm not in any of them anymore. I don't see any longevity in any of them. I don't see anybody really benefiting from being in them unless you're a dev. Um, and that's just the end of it. And it was unfortunate, and I lost some money on that. Actually, to be perfectly honest, I broke even. I gained some, and then I did the math, and I pretty much exited almost exactly with what I had coming in. So, you know, not exactly a win, but not exactly a loss either. So, yeah, it is what it is. But all right, so DApps are dead. How in the hell else are we going to make money? Because the idea behind DApps was great. We all wanted passive income. Who doesn't want passive income? Well, and the other thing too is the bear market's going to come to an end eventually. Don't ask me when. I don't know. People were saying, last year, March is going to be the month. No, I've heard good things about June. June's going to be. You know what? Everybody was wrong. All right. Nobody knows when the hell it's going to end. Oh well, my cousin's girlfriend's sister's uncle says that you know uh, it's gonna the market's gonna turn around in April of this year. Yeah, right. Anybody who tells you when the market's gonna turn around, they don't know. And nobody knows. All right, and unless you got a clairvoyant who can see the future and can tell you exactly when it's going to happen, nobody knows. So let's not sit here and try to pinpoint when it's going to turn around, and let's be prepared for when it does turn around. How do we want to be prepared? We want to have as much coin or Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever your poison may be. You want to have as much of that collected as possible, because when it takes off in value, that's when you get your money. So how do you do this? I mean, how can we make this work for us? Well, this is a new platform. This is not a new platform. This has actually been running for about 18 months now. Now, I know, well, BitConnect ran for that long. Yeah, well, this ain't BitConnect, and you're going to find out why. So this is EXP Asset. Now, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you the best benefit you have here. Sign up if you sign up using my link here. The sponsor I've got above me has been raining down affiliates on me. I've got in one day, I've got 98 people underneath me. I haven't done a damn thing. This is the first video I'm making on this. I haven't promoted this. I haven't shared my link anywhere. I've got no direct referrals, but I've got 98, and I'll show you. I will show you right now. Boom. 98 people underneath me, right there. And that's just that's just spillover. So if you sign up underneath me, guess what? My spillover will become your spillover. So as I start getting spillover people, they'll spill over onto you. So it's the beauty of having a strong upline. And if you follow the link I'm going to post down at the below here, you're going to have a very strong upline, because, like I said, and in just 24 hours, I've gotten almost 100 people underneath me, and I've done nothing. I have created my account, I funded it, and I sat back, and that's it. That is all I have done. So now, why is it good to have people underneath you? Well, if you look at these, all right. So you got your two plans here, and actually, let's go back up a little bit here. So you got two different plans. You got your binary plans, you got your matrix plans. Now, first off, when you buy either of these, you notice here, crypto analysis, that's unlocked. Trading ideas available from, webinars available from, all these things here. Every single one of these things you see here, these are all things that you will gain. They're basically products you'll receive once you've put in the required amount of money. Trading ideas, you'll get, I think it's like a daily thing. You'll get like a PDF file of like just analysis for that day. Live webinars, you can sit in on a live a live seminar on your computer. You can sit there and you can watch somebody teaching about trading. You can watch them trade. They can show you how to trade. Trading camp, you'll actually go and meet with physical people, and I think it's like a 4-day thing. You'll spend 2 days learning how to trade, and then the other 2 days actively trading. I think is how that's supposed to work. Every single one of these things you put money into, you gain something out of. Now, oh well, gee, trading camp sounds nice, but I don't want to put $5,000 in that and that be it. Well, guess what? On these plans, on your binary plans, you're going to earn 1% daily for 120 days. So you're going to make 120% of your money back. So your $100, it's going to turn to $120. $1,000 is going to turn to $1,200. You're gonna be getting paid for your use of these products. You're buying these and you're getting paid for them. Now, why are they giving you the 1% back? Well, because these guys are all real traders. What they're doing to make this platform sustainable is they are trading. And the money they're making on trading, it goes back in. And I know, oh well, BitConnect did that. No, BitConnect had a bullshit bot that didn't exist and wasn't doing anything. And all they were doing was pumping up the value of their coin and leveraging that back and forth. And when the bubble finally popped and everything came crashing down, your BitConnect coins were worth jack shit, and you walked away with next to nothing. That's how that all went down. This is different from BitConnect because these are actual. And here's the other thing too. This is a registered business. Now, oh well, Laser Online was registered. Yeah, it was, but this is registered. The CEOs have actually put their actual faces out there. On top of that, they've actually been audited by a legal firm, and the legal firm basically concluded that everything that they've been doing is up front. They have mining facilities on site. They do coin mining in addition to everything else, and they have live traders. And like I said, on some of these on these platforms, you'll actually unlock the ability to sit there and look over the shoulder of a trader and watch them as they trade and learn what they do, how they do it, and what they look for to make their entry and exits. If you come down here, the matrix. So this is the other plan. Now, actually, really quick. So just to give you the basics, crypto analysis. This is a once weekly. Basically, it's a recorded webinar. This is a once weekly thing where you get a full recording, a full MP4 recording. Usually, most of these are about 20 to 30 minutes long, and they sit there and they analyze the market and they tell you what kind of trends they're seeing, what kind of trends they're expecting based on just everything, and they take all sorts of things into consideration, and it's amazing. I mean, I wish I could play these for you guys, but I can't. This is all proprietary, and if I were to share these outside of the platform, outside of people who paid for them, I get my account shut down, and I really don't want that. So, as much as I'd love to share, I can't. I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't. And then you come over here. All right, so the matrix. Now, for $125, because you want to be in on this. You want to be in on you want to get your $100. You want to get your crypto analysis. You want to get this. You want to get your $100 generating you 1% a day, because that's going to unlock your ability to receive all your commissions on everything else like that. They come down here to the matrix products. This is the most $25. This will buy you. Look at all these lessons. These are telling you. I mean, these are all PDF files, and again, I wish I could show them, but I can't. But these will all show you, principles of technical analysis, types of charts, types of trends. What's an impulse? What's a correction? You scroll up here and it gets and it all builds up too, because if you notice, we're getting on here, we're getting more and more. What's a head and shoulders? If you don't know what a head and shoulders pattern is, well, boom, here's a lesson that'll teach you exactly everything to look for. Um, and some people say TA doesn't have any. Some people will tell you that TA is not very useful and stuff, but a lot of trading is still done by bots, and bots use this kind of stuff. So if nothing else, this will teach you to know exactly what a bot, to what to look for, what bots are going to do, and be prepared for it. So worst case scenario, at least teach you, at least teach you kind of some ideal points to things to look for, where best places to enter in trades are. If you know nothing about trading, here's how to learn. And on top of that, every one of these. So if you're in the matrix, and here's the other thing too, is you can't just buy. I want to buy just the M125. If you buy this, yeah, this is $125, but you're going to spend 200 because it's going to make you buy these two below it. They all build on each other. So if you buy the M500, well, you got to have enough money and buy all the packages below it. So like I said, throw $100 in here, get your guaranteed 1% a day. Throw 25 in here, and then start rolling over and using your money to unlock these other products. Now, the reason why I'm telling you to do that is because you remember I was talking about my my descendants. Every time somebody who's underneath you goes and buys, and that's the other thing too, is every time somebody underneath you, let's see, I want to go back up here. Every time they buy any of these plans here, so if you have just this, just the $25 plan, it doesn't matter if somebody buys this one, they buy the 25, they buy the 500, you're going to get commission on that 25 because it makes you buy the ones below you. So even if you're just on this one, everybody who, all the spillover you get, everybody who buys that plan who signed up underneath you, you get a commission on, just like that. So you're getting your 1% daily, and you're getting commissions every time somebody buys $25. And again, that's going to be every time because nobody can buy this package without buying this package. You want to spend 75, well, you want to buy the 75, you're going to spend 100 to buy the 25 as well. So major benefits to being in the matrix as well. And like I said, don't forget, I've got a very strong upline, so my spillover will become your spillover, and there's absolutely no reason to be a maverick and go this alone. If you go maverick this, if you sit there, like, yeah, you can go directly to EXP Asset on your own by yourself and sign up. And then if you want to make the real money on that, it's up to you to sit there and get people underneath you. Wouldn't you rather just sign up under somebody else's link and have it just rain subscribers underneath you? I mean, that's the goal, right? That's the beauty is to get people in your downline for free. Now the other way this thing works too, and this is kind of how they're able to keep themselves afloat longer. I shouldn't say afloat longer. That's not right. The way they're able to keep this from getting overwhelmed is, in addition to all their trading, everything they do is based in cash. So your Bitcoin is immediately converted to cash. You can see your cash wallet balance. This is what I have left over after making a couple of purchases. So everything's converted to cash the second it hits your wallet, or the second it hits your wallet. Now the reason behind that is just it's all their prices. Okay, Bitcoin takes off on a bull run. Well, great. That it goes up $500, but if it costs me 0.03 Bitcoin to buy the M100 plan, well, 0.03 Bitcoin is going to be a lot more money there. So keeps everything kind of flat and even for you. You can go in with a flat cash value and know exactly what you need to have. And when they convert back to, and that's the other thing too, is if Bitcoin goes on the bull run, hey, it's kind of beneficial to them because they actually have to pay you technically less Bitcoin, than they would, but on there. So it does benefit them a little bit. Now you're thinking, oh well, gee, that doesn't sound very good. I'm going to get ripped off. Well, no, you're not, because if you're smart and you got your matrix going here, if you're buying up your matrix plans, then everybody who's joining underneath you, you're getting this just generating you money day and night, and so you're not sitting there waiting on your 1% and hoping Bitcoin doesn't jump up to 10 grand. In the meantime, so you're coming out with exactly how much you put in. So this is kind of your extra safety net here is your matrix plan. And the other thing too on the binary plan is the more on the binary plan you buy, if I want to do the right thing, the more products become available to you, and same with the matrix. So you get paid to learn. You get paid. You buy products and then you get paid for buying them. It's really unique, and like I said, this thing this thing has been audited by a Polish legal firm because this is based in Poland, I believe, and they've been proven to be above board. I mean, this is actually probably the most legit platform I think we've seen come across here Um, I don't even know since what, probably since ever, to be honest. So, um, you know, it's just, I mean, it's just a fantastic platform. And like I said, if you want to get the full benefit from being in this thing, sign up underneath somebody. If you, like I said, sign up under my link because I've got massive spillover that's going to be coming to me. I mean, in one day I've got almost 100 people, and I mean, who knows what 2 days is going to bring? 3 days, 4 days? Who knows what I'll be in a week with people underneath me? So yeah, I mean it's absolutely worth it. And the other thing too is spillover comes not just from the people directly signed up underneath my underneath your sponsor. It comes from the people that are signed up underneath those people as well. So it goes. I think you get spillover like a couple. I don't remember how many levels deep, but it's just it's amazing what the potential on this could be. I mean, this if you want to be prepared for the bull market, this is a great place to be jumping into now. If you want to learn how to trade, hey, here's how you can not only learn how to get trade, but you can get paid money back for after purchasing it. Here's basically where you get your money back for purchasing a lesson. Um, so just absolutely, this is a great opportunity, and I'm like I said, I mean, you can see right here, I'm in this. I'm not sitting here promoting this empty. Everything I've ever promoted, I've always put my own money in, and I put my money where my mouth is on this one as well. And I'm back. I'm back in this just like I backed everything else like that. And yeah, I've been wrong in the past on a couple of things. Laser Online. We all know Laser Online was kind of getting a little bit sketchy there toward the end, but chain group. But I've done, I've done okay on some other stuff too. And like I said, this one is honestly probably the most legitimate looking thing I think we've probably had come across this space in a very long time. So, there and like this has been going for 18 months already, and this is just now really starting to hit the U.S. and starting to blow up over here. So, you know, getting in now is a great time because every day the spillover comes from new people signing up. So every day that I get more people spilling over onto me, that's more people that can potentially spill over down to people below me. So there's absolutely every reason in the world to try and jump in sooner rather than later because the earlier you're in, the more you'll receive, the more people will be able to sign up underneath you. And hey, you want to promote this? You got people who will invest in this. Sign up and get them signed up underneath you because it'll make it rain for you. So anyway, that's it. Please definitely like and subscribe down below. If you do subscribe, make sure you hit the bell button next to it. That makes sure you get an update anytime there's a new video. And EXP Asset, links in the description below. Sign up. If you use my link, I'd be really appreciate it. And like I said, it benefits you greatly to use my link over just going and mavericking it because you get the benefits of my spillover. And like I said, I've got massive spillover coming my way, just even after today alone. So definitely use my link because it's going to benefit you way more in the long run for sure. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.